Hello. Oh, I should have sliced my way in.
Atsu!
Ha!
What happened here?
I was just wondering that.
Retaliation from Dojun for destroying his harvesting site.
This isn't your
I
fault.
can hear the guilt in your voice. This is not your fault.
A small comfort.
If Dojun did this out of spite, he might have made a mistake. Left behind something we could follow.
I'll help you look.
Yeah, geez. Examine. This weird
Someone was
puke-like
sick
thing.
here.
Yeah, it is
From
literally
the
puke
same
then.
type of parasite we used on Chosuke.
Ow.
They would be too ill to fight back.
That's quite the large puddle. Quite surprised that came from one
What was her
person.
name?
Ume. She never asked questions. Claimed my music said all she needed to hear.
Can I do this and then it shows me the things? Nope. It's not like Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision in that sense. Upstairs. Oh, examine.
This handprint is small. Childlike.
Shunpei. Stable boy.
Do you see him among the bodies?
No.
Maybe he got away.
Listen. Do
Listen.
you hear anything?
The camera turns really slow while I'm listening. Horse outside. Yeah, someone over there. In that little back area or something. Or maybe just in this room. Yeah, just in this room. Nope, in the back area.
We know you're in there, kid.
Shunpei. It's me.
Lady Oyuki?
Are you hurt?
No, but the others...
Don't think about them. You're safe. You survived.
Because I ran.
Don't blame yourself.
Sometimes running is all you can do.
You did nothing wrong.
Did the Nine Tails say
A
anything?
little bit of a robotic
They did
line
not
delivery
speak,
there.
But their clothes were wet and they smelled of... flowers.
Elderberries.
Rose and jasmine?
Camellia blooms.
There's a waterfall near the entrance of Teshio Ridge. Its banks are covered in camellias.
Show me.
You were leaving?
We're going to avenge your friends.
Run home, Shunpei. Hug your mother tight.
I will.
The Kitsune's fate. Maybe this will be the one where we kill the current Kitsune. I don't know. Since we already completed the tale of the Kitsune.
You know your flowers.
Mother kept a garden. Whatever the season, something was always in bloom.
I don't really know why I did that.
The
But
smells have stayed with me.
I'd like to see it one day.
It's all weeds now.
Then I'd like to help replant it.
oh, I was
With
trying
your
to slash
permission.
this.
Maybe. Once the Yotei 6 are
Can I have your horse? Imagine though. Okay, here. On we go. If there's a place to camp along the way, that'd be great.
Right.
You know, I just have to earn additional. I know.
You never told
I know.
me how you met Dojun.
I found him living off the land. Too old to be taken in by a family. Too young to be on his own.
Perfect recruit
Someone
then.
no one would miss.
I never set out to recruit him. But he showed a gift for plants, medicine, poison. At first, I taught him little tricks to protect himself. But he was such an eager student. I began to teach him more.
Until he was no longer a boy, but a nine-tail.
Dojun changed after meeting Lord Saito.
Yoink.
Saito came here?
To check on my progress with the Nine Tails. I tried to keep the two apart, but Dojun snuck in to see him.
And once Saito realized you were close,
He was all too happy to use my favorite pupil against me.
if Saito suspected disloyalty, why not just kill you?
To make me suffer. He
Oh, I thought
wanted
that might
me
be
to
a thing.
believe that no one would accept the woman behind the mask.
He was wrong.
Are these? No, that's not pickupable.
Camellias along the river.
Tishio River.
Smell the rose and jasmine?
It's like being back in Mother's garden. Junpei said the Ninetales' clothes were wet.
Every waterfall has its secrets.
Yeah, it's a video game. Of course that would be the case.
Their craftsmanship could use some work.
We can tear it down. Give me a hand.
Okay. Yoink. Much yoink. Alright. Through I go. Hey look, more things I can have. Thank you. All of the materials. I'll take that. But yeah, I want to specifically print ABS, to be honest. The heat resistance of it is important for car parts, even just interior trim. Yeah, ABS has some really solid stuff.
I don't understand. Why
That's
didn't
ABS.
Yoju never try to attack you at the Red Crane Inn?
Like, if I go to only camera and then change it to just be the webcam here. Nope, wrong one there. This. That's ABS. Anything blue or white you see on this, that's ABS plastic, is what that is. So, like, you know, basically half of my 3D printer itself is ABS, including, you know, basically the whole tool head. Just the whole contraption to hold the actual electronic parts and stuff. So, I mean, I have a decent bit of ABS around here in that. Handy stuff. Can be handy. And I've had no problem with it. The only warping or wear that I've had on one is like a little back corner. Like right in front of the Joker amiibo there. I was doing a little bit of soldering onto my heat bed and I accidentally let the side of my heat gun rest on the plastic. So I have a little bit of an indentation there. But like, that's fine. It works fine functionally. But on the underside of my one side of my 3D printer there, I did melt a little bit of my ABS. But apart from that, it's held up just fine. Oh yeah, I had display capture on this layout when I was doing that before, didn't I? Boop. I don't need this layout though. Boop. Boop. But yeah, that's ABS plastic is what that is.
Because he stole the title of Kitsune through manipulation. Not martial prowess.
He's afraid of you.
Clan Matsumai's presence gave Dojan the perfect excuse not to act outright. But once they were gone...
He had to do something. I wish we knew
yeah.
for certain he was here.
Probably do PLA too for goofy stuff. 3D printing Pokemon miniatures sounds fun. Yeah, just for like basic model stuff, you typically want to be using PLA. Like, there's a lot that you can do with it. Like, if I grab this one guy around the corner here. Like I mentioned before, all my dragons are PLA. There's all sorts of cool stuff that you can do with it. You know. Here's my little Durg that I like here. This is my favorite of my current dragons. The super long guy that's right down there is PLA. He's technically a failed print, that dragon, but I keep him around because he's kind of coolish. There's model printables for a Time Gear keychain. Definitely want to make that. I have some of those around here, probably in one of my drawers here. I used to have one on my keyring, but it it did break. Like, it's not going to last long term. I think it lasted me a couple months, something like that, before the end broke because it was so thin. So, something like that might be better and something a little bit heavier duty, but I just printed them in PLA. I remember I gave Guzma some as well. You can print things like Time Gear coasters. Like, I have a wooden Time Gear coaster on my desk that I use for drinks, but, you know, I could absolutely just print, like, a basic PLA coaster. There's a lot of PLA coasters around this household, as a matter of fact. In fact, when it comes to basic stuff that you can do with PLA, here's something cool that I can show you really quickly. Just gotta grab it from the other room. Here was a cool print that I printed last year. So yeah, if you don't need stuff that's going to be undergoing like serious wear and tear, like on a vehicle with ABS, PLA works for a lot of things. Here's this little plant that looks nice decoratively. You can put it on a shelf or middle of a table. The nice thing about it, drink coaster. They're removable. So when you have a bunch of guests over, they all take a leaf. You put them on the desk, and then when everyone's done, you put them back in the plant again after you have it remade. So there's all sorts of cool stuff that you can do. Oh, leaves are falling out as I'm putting it down. Oh well. All sorts of stuff that you can do. Things that are both cool while also serving a nice function like that. I don't know. Can I interact with this now? Did I miss one around here somewhere? Or something or other? I am confused. Like, what? Am I dumb? Oh, I can turn these now. So this should be left. Believe. What? No? This one should be right? Why is it not staying? What?
Damn things won't stay put.
What if we turn them together?
I was about to say, I can start turning this one, and then I'll turn that one, and then I'll be in sync anyway. Okay, well, that works. That works.
So much for a quiet entrance.
We should assume they know we're coming.
But yeah, lots and lots of cool things that can be made with 3D printing. I have a lot of 3D printed doodads around this household.
That's
Okay.
unnerving.
I know a 3D printing YouTuber called CNC Kitchen. He's made a few videos about turning waste into new filament, from color change poops to failed prints and plastic forks. Yeah, there's methods to do it. I know nothing about it. Some of the filament that I've gotten from Matter 3D is recycled filament,
Hidden passage.
which just essentially turns out into whatever color it turns out. I have one that goes yellow and slowly turns orange. I have one that's white, but kind of a slight grayish white. It's just how it turns out, essentially. You know, and then you get, like, recycled filament for cheap from them. Just because it's, like, a good thing to print out of when you don't care what color something is, really. So I have some recycled plastic around here. That wholeheartedly, he literally bought an industrial plastic shredder to do it. Oop. I'll take that. I'll take all these things. Sweet. Ooh, this looks cool. I guess this way? Oh.
They see us.
Dang
we
it.
have to do this the traditional way.
Find me. Find
Crap.
me.
Crap.
Quicker.
I'm dead already! Probably. Oh. Okay, now that I know there's dudes here everywhere. Here, do this. Your ally can assassinate enemies who pulse white. Okay. I'll have space for just the 3D printer, but the idea of recycling failed prints and new filament for prints is awesome. Yeah. It is a really cool idea there. And yeah, when it comes to space, like, there's all sorts of different sizes of 3D printer as well. Like, I'd say this is a medium-sized one. You can get, like, some really large ones. My cousin, the one that he brings to Fragapalooza so he can 3D print people's ID tags there, is a thing that's probably only, like, you know, yay big, something like that, maybe yay tall. And then the actual bed for it to print on is only, like, this wide of an area. Like, it's a tiny little thing, but it's great for transport. It's like his event machine, essentially. You know, with successful prints too, maybe you just didn't need that 5th benchy, actually. Funnily enough, a benchy is something that I've never actually printed. I print calibration dragons all the time, but I've never actually printed a benchy. One day I will.
Now the others.
Yeah, let's see here. Well, maybe I just end up doing this. Maybe what I do. Well. What? I hit the assassinate button, damn it!
Fine by me. It's quicker.
Well. How about this now? What? Assassinate, please. Maybe it's not as OP as in Ghost of Tsushima. Well.
Let's see what you're made of, old yo.
Okay. Like to be on this by default there.
I see you still prefer
But
a
yeah.
louder
Have you not made a benchy?
I
Good
don't like to
question.
limit
Go to my
myself.
cousin's place and you'll find a lot of benchies.
What is this place?
And I have a lot of fun looking at YouTube videos of benchy speed runs.
Atsu, look at this.
Aye. You can even 3D
It has
print things like
markings as
benchy
far
racks.
south as Nagasaki.
People have designed models for that.
Spies to keep an eye on the Shogun. I tried to delay sending the Nine Tails to the mainland, but Dojun has proven more amenable.
More reason to kill him. Without their master, those spies will be forced to ground.
and Saito will lose his eyes and ears in the south.
Mm-hmm. Yoink.
How do we get out of here?
Let me see if there's a ladder.
Oh. Yeah, and it's
must be
really
hard,
quite funny,
seeing the
and
man
that the
Dojin's
quality
become.
doesn't
He
really
has such
matter as long
potential.
as you can still tell that it's a
Boy,
benchy.
I found
So
in
these
the
benchy
woods.
speed runs of just printing a benchy as fast as possible. Like, the outcome is always something that is like such an ugly mess. But as long as you can recognize, yep, that's sort of a benchy, then may as well count for the speed run. Which is super funny.
Feel that breeze?
This must lead back outside.
Yeah, benchies are the most common speedrun things. And if you go to actual 3D printing convention stuff, my cousin has shown me some clips before. You can find some really funny just 3D printers that people have designed just for the sake of designing really unique 3D printers. He showed me a video once of this group of guys that were like really familiar with like the RC, like just RC kind of field in general, like RC planes, RC helicopters, you know, stuff like that. Just, what are they called? Not RC helicopters or planes, drones. Just a group that was really familiar with making drones. So they made a 3D printer where how it works for going up and down on the Z-axis isn't a motor, but like actual fans on the four corners that have it hover up and down. So you hear it blaring at all times as these fans are spinning, hovering it at like an exact elevation level. And if it loses power, like it goes crashing to the ground. Like, it is not at all a good way to design a 3D printer, but it is incredibly funny. And there was another one that he showed me a clip of where these guys designed the bottom plate to move in a way where it spins. So the bottom build plate, instead of being like a square like that, it's a circle, and then it spins, and then the nozzle just goes left and right, and that's how it gets all the different directions to get the things. And I think in the clip that he had showed me, someone had asked these guys, like, why would you design it this way? And the answer was, why not?
This is the perfect place for an ambush.
Like, there are some very silly things that people have made in terms of 3D printing. Not because it's necessarily a great way to do it, but because you can. You know. So yeah. Are my sound effects delayed now? I don't think so. Just briefly in that moment. For whatever reason. I thought in Ghost of Tsushima I used to gain a lot more resolve for a... Dang it! Crap, man. Come on.
You are right. An
Come on.
ambush.
It's almost like I taught them.
What happens if I... Just curious. I climb up. Oh, wait. Whoa! Oh, and then the fall killed him. Oh. Where are the other archers? So I could have just grappled in the first place. Dang, I reacted a little late there. I'm so dead, man.
Is that you, Ondio? Let's see if the stories are true.
Right. I don't have a means to heal right now, dang it. Well, technically I do. Okay, well. Who else is around here, huh? Oh, there's a couple of weapons around here. Guess I'll drop the empty sake jar. Grab this. Didn't even realize that guy was up there. Who else is around here?
Don't sound so proud.
Okay. Well, smack.
Let's move before more arrive.
Who else is around here, huh? Who else could be around
Back at
here?
the harvesting site.
But yeah, I
Was
just
that the
assumed
first
found
time you've
a
seen
minute
Dojin
50-second
since he
benchy
betrayed
print.
you?
I
tried to
believe it.
track
That
him
poor
down,
printer was practically
especially after he
vibrating.
began
Yeah.
targeting
That
travelers
sounds like a
and
minute
settlers.
50-second benchy
He
print.
always eluded me.
Then you've never really talked.
But
What
yeah,
is there to say?
there's a scene for speedrunning benchy printing. And they, like, if you're not careful about how you handle something like that, you can do permanent
You're
damage
here.
to your printer.
I'm with you.
Like, you absolutely can. Like, I don't think I would ever speedrun printing a benchy. I'd be too afraid that I permanently screw something up. This gate stays open, right? No, I wanted to go grab that sword. Dang it, man.
Gone far enough. Hand over the traitor, and we'll let
Wow.
you walk away.
She's no traitor. You are.
Well,
Kill them both.
do you see the night rain thing? No.
Don't be shy.
What's the night rain thing? Probably end up discussing it with my family during a family dinner that we're having here later today. Look at those guys doing their little tightrope walking in the background. Well. How about this now? Ow! Well. That didn't even kill you? Wow. Jeez, man. Okay, that's fine. So what's with these guys above me, huh? Jeebus, stop!
Why don't they attack together?
To drag out the fight. Exhaust us.
Are you tired?
Hardly.
Hey, come on. I mistimed that.
There to be so many. We must be getting close to Dojo.
Well, how about this?
Assuming he's here.
Do something like this. Here we go. Can't pick up his weapon, can I? Dang, that sucks. Damn. Give me that, give me that. Give me this. Give me this. Okay. Whoops, that wasn't my target. Oh, but my actual target's dead, so it's fine. Let's do that. How about? Well, how about this now? Do a smidge of that. This guy's on fire. How is he not dead? What? Was there not guys above? Or was it just these guys that
The
dropped
only way
down?
forward is through those doors.
Oops,
Oyuki,
not actually what I wanted to do.
I need to know you won't hesitate.
Why would I?
Because you wish Dojun was still that boy you took in.
He's not.
He belongs to Saito now. Remember that.
Well, we'll see if it ends up that way. Is this slightly clipped out? Might be. Hard to tell. Well, probably not going to be able to keep this, huh? I could do with some more sake jars. Certainly wouldn't mind them. I'm probably going into a major boss battle. Crap, man. Be nice if there was some stuff around here. Might be slightly screwed. Just someone staying at the hotel asked me for a can opener. Apparently, not even the breakfast kitchen has one. Jeez. Something that you would expect there to be something of.